we'll be talking about copyright. So copyright is every YouTuber's least favorite thing because of YouTube's copyright system. So, and copyright is basically this thing they introduced so if someone has an original work, someone can't just copy it. Whereas, of course, in countries like China, that doesn't matter because China doesn't give a crap about copyright. But in places like America and Europe, copyright exists. But in a perfect world, there is something called fair use. Basically means, you know, was, you know, basically is a legal dodge approach. Freedom of expression by promoting unlicensed use of copyright for protected work in certain circumstances. Which is basically like this. Whereas a lot of YouTube videos is basically like this. There's a small portion of original material used. New work is critique, satire, or education. Commercial value is not diminished. Benefit to users predominantly other than commercial. New work is predominantly original product of user. Which basically YouTube videos are like this, okay? For example, if I include a small clip from a movie, that is considered free use. If I'm doing like those highly edited movie things, that instead of using their voice, I just put but I just usually use still images because of reasons like that. But they'll talk about the two big problems of the copyright. Free. Well, it's free. One is the music industry. Okay, we all know the music industry is very, 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 very strange. Okay, you know, if you put any ounce of music, you have these, companies that will come in and claim the videos if you use any sort of music in the video. Whereas again, you know, this is gonna be a problem because of stuff like if YouTube allows you to monetize YouTube Shorts, which is basically TikTok videos put on YouTube. Whereas again, a lot of YouTube Shorts use copyrighted music. Okay. Well, of course, I think YouTube's gonna say, yeah, let's claim it. No one, yeah, let's claim it. Okay. But, for example, TikTok does not, take away stuff. Oh, but you use music, you use a sound on the video. Or it's a copyrighted music, so you can't make a single cent on it because it has copyrighted music. Because again, TikTok, is basically using fair use because a lot of songs are usually like 4 to 5 minutes long, sometimes two or even one. But most songs are like 3 to 4 minutes, and they just use. But again, TikTok songs they're using like not a lot of the song. So, and they're using only a sample of the music, which are mostly used, provided by the creators on the site. But the problem with YouTube's copyright is that YouTube will just say, yep, 1 second of the song in the video is claimed, and all the revenue will go to whoever owns the music or some random company as well. And it's good, and stuff like copyright has gone worse after YouTube made the decisions to monetize unmonetized videos. There's a lot of which is probably the reason why it sounds like Silver Gunner does not exist anymore, because YouTube said, you know what, all these hundreds of channels of less than 1,000 subscribers, all of these channels that refuse to monetize the videos, well now let's monetize them, and they won't get a single cent from it, but we will get all the money from it. Again, it is a greedy corporate decision made by YouTube as a whole. Okay, so basically, if you make it put out unmonetized videos, that's different than demonetized videos. Okay, which basically means you are not either a part of an unmonetized, either already demonetized, or you're not a part of the YouTube partner program, which means you don't have 1,000 subscribers, or you have over or you have over 1,000 subscribers, but you don't want to be a part of the YouTube program because you basically do not want to profit off of your videos. But there's a difference between unmonetized and demonetized, even so showing results for YouTube unmonetized. Okay. But YouTube puts ads on non-monetized videos. Why? Okay. Why? Okay, and they're not even paying the creators, which again, a lot of the people who are they're not even YouTube partners or don't want their videos monetized, don't want the monetized, but YouTubers want ads on non-monetized channels, which is a very, very, was in my opinion, is a very, very, very greedy thing, and they've been doing this since 2020. Actually, they've been doing this for 2 years now. It's a very, very greedy and scummy thing for YouTube to do. Okay, but yeah, the music industry, I think, is one of the biggest problems because YouTube, of course, doesn't want to get sued, so they say, yeah, claim this anyways. Okay, this also goes to as well, the music industry, yeah, of course, there's non-copyright music, but what everybody basically uses in the videos, or Nintendo music. But even then, Nintendo music will soon probably be in the list of music you can't use, which will be in list with Justin Bieber music and Blackpink and other popular songs from other people, other famous celebrity singers. So yeah, and again, a lot of people use Nintendo songs because again, a lot of people like Nintendo songs. A lot of the songs are good, but and they use it as background music. But then you just have to use the generic no copyright music that everybody else uses, which would be the same because the music industry is just such a horrible, horrible place. Okay, then of course you have Japan. Japan does not have fair use. There is a list of problem countries, and Japan is one of these. So Japan has different copyright laws in America, as we all know. Japan has different copyright laws and copyright rules than America. A lot of Asian countries have different copyright rules and copyright laws. Which is why you see countries like Toei and countries like that straight up block videos in other countries that do not see what's are considered illegal in Japan, but not illegal in the West. For example, someone re-uploading, let's just say someone that makes a fair use video of this anime Dragon Ball. Okay, that is considered fair use in America, but in Japan it is not because Japan does not have fair use laws, and Japan does not have any fair use laws. So yeah, they do not. Same thing if you upload, for example. Let's just say you upload a Japanese song. They have every right to just say, yeah, take it down here. It'll be blocked by the creator. Because people don't know, but there's two different types of copyright. Okay? Right. And even YouTube even explains it. A video can be blocked or copyright struck. Okay? Most people usually just go for the blocking option or even blocking option, as giving someone a copyright strike would hurt the creators. And even big companies don't really do it. Only like CD Projekt Red and Capcom and like 4 companies do it. But most companies just usually had to say, yeah, there's no point in taking down this YouTube channel. Just block the video and that's it. And there's a difference between a copyright strike and the video being blocked, which people just don't get this. Okay, a video being blocked does not mean it's a copyright strike. Of course, you still have the mainstream media and big YouTubers still say it's a copyright strike. So no matter what I say here, big YouTubers in the mainstream media still say it's a copyright strike. But it really is not. So, yeah. But in Japan, the whole problem with Japan, is that Japan does not have fair use. Okay, Japan does not have fair use. Okay, America does, so if someone wants to make a 10-hour version of a popular song, the video will still be claimed, but the video can still exist online because it's still comprised of fair use. They won't make a profit off the video, but they will be claimed by YouTube, which again is basically because there's a lot of people who can't loop songs on YouTube, so they have to go buy. They have to buy or get Spotify, which allows you to loop, because there's still a lot of platforms like there are platforms that on every newer platform you can loop videos now. So 10-hour videos are kind of unnecessary now in this day and age, but they still exist because people just want to watch 10-hour videos. you still have to press group and still have to put effort into it, which not a lot of people, still a lot of people don't want to do. Which again, it's much more easier to do to watch a 10-hour video than just group it bit. But the problem with YouTube, with Japan, is that they don't allow this type of stuff. They'll just block it regardless. Even if there's always similar types of that video online, well, it doesn't matter. We don't want it on there. We don't want it on there. And especially if people make fair use videos online. For example, if someone makes like a Dragon Ball videos, including sometimes footage from Dragon Ball Z itself, well, according to Japan, that's not fair use, okay? And now let's talk about the third one, leaks. As you all know, more and more companies are trying to prevent online spoilers online, which especially before said movie or game comes out. Which again, why do companies care so much about this? Okay, if people want to watch spoiler videos about a game or movie before it comes out, let them. And now companies are saying, you know what? Since we own this property, you can't post story or plot leaks online. And companies have been doing this for years now. Okay. Someone posts an early screenshot of a game online or a movie or something like that. Their video, unless they're of course a verified source, they won't be allowed to post it because according to that, it's considered against the law, copyright to do it. So, yeah. So, copyright, I think is every YouTuber's least favorite thing in the world, especially if people monetize the videos. If someone doesn't monetize the videos, it's just like, who cares? I make like one video. It's like some random thing I made as a kid. It's like a Dragon Ball, parody. Which again, parodies are protected by copyright. So, yeah. That's basically about this video. Goodbye.